Have you ever been overwhelmed when on the toothbrush aisle in your local store? Many people get overwhelmed by it. Everyone deserves the right to properly be educated when it comes to their oral health needs. I personally have used both a manual and electric toothbrush and feel the electric toothbrush does a much better job at getting my teeth clean. Today I will persuade you that using an electric toothbrush is better than manual brushing. The points I would like to make today include why a manual toothbrush is less efficient than using an electric toothbrush, and then explain why the electric toothbrush is the better solution. First, we will discuss why manual brushing is less efficient than using an electric toothbrush. So what is it that makes the manual toothbrush less efficient? The amount of plaque removed with a manual toothbrush can vary with different manufacturers, but overall the amount removed is significantly less. After a 3-month clinical trial conducted, the manual toothbrush removed 21% less plaque than the electric toothbrush, according to the article Power versus Manual Toothbrushing for Oral Health 2014. Although manufacturers have upgraded the manual toothbrush over the years, it still does not remove the amount of plaque in between the teeth and at the gum line, as well as the electric toothbrush does. In a study conducted with a group of patients using manual toothbrushes versus battery-operated toothbrushes, the amount of overall plaque on all tooth surfaces with a manual toothbrush was 8% less when compared to the amount of plaque left when patients used the electric toothbrush. This is in the article, Battery-Operated and Manual Toothbrush Comparison for Dental Plaque Removal 2015. The most sophisticated of all the manual toothbrushes still remove significantly less plaque than the electric toothbrush. People often brush harder when given the manual toothbrush than opposed to when given an electric toothbrush. Dental abrasion is very common. It is when the tooth surface is eroded away, leaving it exposed. Dental abrasion is more common with the use of a manual toothbrush due to the amount of pressure and aggressiveness that can be applied when using the toothbrush. Often the patient with recession will avoid the areas that have already been receded. Recession of the gums occurs at the gum line when plaque irritates the tissue and causes the gums to recede. Now we have discussed why a manual toothbrush is less efficient than an electric toothbrush. I will now explain why the electric toothbrush is your better solution for your oral health needs. There are many advantages to using an electric toothbrush as opposed to the manual toothbrush. Power toothbrushes have been around for decades, but it wasn't until recently the growth of sales expanded. According to the article, the efficacy of power toothbrushes following a brushing exercise, a systemic review 2016, it took decades for dental professionals as well as consumers to see advantages of power toothbrushes clinically beneficial. Although the electric toothbrush is much more powerful than a manual toothbrush at removing plaque and staining, it is still a safer alternative to the manual toothbrush. Oral-B electric toothbrushes deliver up to 48,800 movements per minute, while a manual toothbrush can only deliver 300 to 600 movements per minute. According to the article, The Benefits of an Electric Toothbrush versus Manual on the Oral-B website 2017, the amount of strokes vary with each manufacturer, but all are significantly greater than the amount the manual toothbrush could accomplish. Less force is also needed for the greater power of the electric toothbrush. Some of the models available, such as Oral-B, have sensors that allow the patient to recognize when they are brushing too hard. The article's 5 common misconceptions about power toothbrushes in RDH magazine explains the design of the power toothbrush head, its portability, such as cords and chargers, and the softness of the bristles contribute to the ease of use, effectiveness, and safety of the current brushes. Brush heads vary with each model from oscillating, rotating, pulsating, to a high velocity lateral pressure vibration. The size of the toothbrush head is significantly smaller than the average manual toothbrush. This allows the patient to reach more areas within the mouth. Patients are also apt to comply with brushing when the toothbrush can assist them in some way. According to the article, Efficacy of an Electric Toothbrush on Plaque Control compared to two manual toothbrushes, 2011, the average time spent brushing is considered as more important than how often the patient brushes. Most of the plaque removal is obtainable after 30 seconds in each quadrant of the mouth. With models that have timers, patients can better understand the importance of brushing for 2 minutes as they are timed. Patients of all ages can benefit from an electric toothbrush. Extensive research has been demonstrated that power toothbrushes have many advantages over manual toothbrushes, especially for special populations. These populations include patients with impaired dexterity, orthodontic patients, children, and many other populations, according to the article RDH Magazine, 5 Common Misconceptions of Power Toothbrush. Today I have persuaded you that an electric toothbrush is the best solution when choosing a toothbrush. We have discussed why the manual toothbrush is less efficient than the electric toothbrush and explain why the electric toothbrush is the best solution. So remember, next time you're in the store, don't feel overwhelmed. Just pick up your electric toothbrush.